Hey buddies, welcome to AmassGames. My name is Simon, so is Stain. We've just played Greater Than Games is Coatl, the card game. At least a 7.8 out of 10 for me. Very nice thick cards. Aim in the game, get the most points. Over 4 rounds, you connect these pieces up to show that you're completing each round, so you know how many turns have been. It moves per player as well as you take your turns. You're going to have a handful of cards. You're going to have 4 cards in hand. What you're going to be doing is trying to play those cards out and trying to make patterns. You might want to play something like this, and let's say whatever this is, like this. And if it happens to be a card that requires like a yellow next to a red, whatever it might be, in this case a red next to anything, next to a blue, well, I'll give you 1 point. So it'll be over here. This means it's 1 point, worth 2 points, or one of them. If you do it again, you get 5 points. If you do it again, you get 6 points, and no one can steal it off you. Because if you manage to get that pattern, you can steal it off somebody else. That's how it works. Over 4 rounds, that's how you go. You play out 2 cards. You can either play a card at one end at this end, so it overlaps here, or you can place it next to it. Can you underlap? You can underlap it at this end. You can't underlap it. You can't underlap anything. But what you can do is you play out 2 cards, you can play it like that, and that might give you something that you need. Also, you want to try and get some extra points. Some extra cards are available in the centre, and over here there's a little kind of final scoring condition. So if you have one of everything, which I do have, you'll score 3 points, or you can do this, which is if you have fewer than 12 cards, then that does it too. Lastly, you'll get 7 points if you do both. I'm about to do my scoring, so let's have a quick look. So let's go through it, shall we?
Yeah.
How many points do I have?
Well, you still need to play your last move.
Oh, I still need to play my last move. Well, let's see. Let's talk me through it, because I'm going to get distracted. So what shall I can do?
So she's just played her final move.
Okay.
She's going to take this.
So Martin's got 31 points. Martin has played this before, so log in his play on Board Game Stats. We haven't done it yet. We can look at my cards. Where are my cards?
Did we steal them from you?
Oh, you stole my cards? No, these cards. So I take 2 more cards. Oh no, we take an extra 2 cards from here. How many is it for the final round?
You can take all of them.
You can take all of these. Take all your cards in final round. If you're player 1, you're going to take stack 1. They're identical, but it really helps with setup. So I take all these cards and I see what I can best do. So naturally, if I'm not going to have anything stolen because I'm going last, I want to try and move everything across to here. So I want to play a white underneath a blue. So anything underneath a blue. So over here, I can look at it. So there's my head. So for example, I could place this. Because obviously I'm overlapping here.
Yep.
So that, for example, would score me. This card would move over and score an additional 3 points. So net 3 points there. I have a final card I can play as well. That can also be another head, can it? Do you have 2 heads?
It
Can only be a tail. So now I look at the tail cards. So there's the heads, and then you have the tail cards, which are further down. Let's see what I can do over here. I can try and steal something. So we have a white, so anything underneath a black, but I can't place anything there necessarily.
You can also play this, and it will generate a blue.
I can generate this.
Red.
So it's a blue next to anything, next to a red, which gives me this. Let's just do it for now, show an example. Gets me additional points. So my final score is 12, 6 times 2. Plus that is 17. I've got fewer, I think, maybe than 12, or 12 or fewer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I've done that one. Did I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
There you go. So
I've got 12, and I've got 1 of each as well. I don't think I've got anything stolen. This was locked in. And is that right? 1 of everything? Or not? You stole from me. Missing 1. So I score 3 points. I don't get the other one. So that's a total score of 12, 17, 20 points. And that is the game. At least a 7.8 out of 10 for me. It's 18 euros here at Spiel 2022. Please check out the rest of everything else. And for now, back to the table.